Welcome to English Unlocked.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, the show where we make English fun and easy.
I'm Sam, and I'm here with Alex. Today, we're talking about something every English learner has faced.
Yep, what to say when you have no idea what someone just said in English. Has this ever happened to you? Someone speaks English, and you just smile and nod?
Yes, I've done that too many times. It's that moment of panic where you don't want to be rude, so you just pretend you understood everything perfectly.
Exactly. And then you hope they don't ask you a question. It's a classic English learner moment.
It really is. I have a bit of an awkward story about that, actually. I was at a coffee shop, and the barista said something that sounded like room for cream, but I wasn't sure. I just smiled and said yes. He handed me a black coffee with a little bit of space at the top. I actually wanted a latte. I was too embarrassed to say anything, so I just drank the black coffee.
Oh, no. I have a similar story, but I actually tried to ask for clarification, and it came out all wrong. I was trying to buy a train ticket, and the person at the counter was speaking so fast. I wanted to ask her to slow down, but instead of saying, "Could you speak a little slower?" I just said, "You speak fast." It came out sounding really blunt and a bit rude. Her face kind of dropped, and I felt terrible.
That's such a relatable mistake. It's not that you're trying to be impolite, you just don't have the right phrases in the moment.
So, to avoid those awkward moments, let's talk about some polite and natural phrases you can use when you don't understand someone. The first one is a classic. "Sorry, I didn't catch that." This is a really simple and polite way to say you didn't hear or understand something.
I use that one all the time. For example, if a friend says, "Hey, let's meet at the usual spot at 7, but you didn't hear the time, you could say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that. What time should we meet?"
Exactly. Another great one is, "Could you say that again, please?" This is a very clear and polite request for repetition. You can use it in almost any situation, formal or informal.
For instance, if you're in a class and your teacher gives instructions, but you miss a part, you can say, "Excuse me, could you say that again, please?"
Perfect. Now, what if you heard the words, but you're not sure about the meaning? You can use, "Do you mean?" This is great for checking your understanding.
So if someone says, "We need to table this discussion," and you're not sure what table means in this context, you could ask, "Do you mean we should talk about it later?"
Precisely. And finally, a very important one when you're talking to a native speaker is, "Could you speak a little slower, please?" Many English learners worry that this is rude, but it's not at all if you say it politely.
Right. You could say something like, "I'm still learning English. Could you speak a little slower, please?" Adding that context can make the other person more patient and helpful.
All right, let's do a little role play. Sam, you be the fast-talking native speaker, and I'll be the English learner.
"Hey, Alex, I was wondering if you're free tonight to grab a bite to eat. I know this great new place that just opened up downtown. It's supposed to have amazing fusion cuisine."
Wow, okay. Sorry, I didn't catch all of that. Could you speak a little slower, please?
Of course. "I was wondering if you are free tonight to get something to eat. I know a great new restaurant."
Okay. I'd love to. Did you say it's a fusion restaurant? Do you mean they mix different styles of cooking?
Exactly. You got it. It can feel a bit nerve-wracking to admit you don't understand, but it's so much better than pretending. People are usually happy to explain things.
Absolutely. And remember, it's okay to ask again if you're still not sure. It's not a sign of weakness. It shows you're engaged and really trying to understand the conversation.
A great tip is to repeat back what you did understand. For example, you could say, "Okay, so we're meeting at the cafe, but I didn't catch the time." This helps the other person know exactly what information you need.
That's a fantastic tip. And remember, every time you ask for clarification, you're learning. You're building your vocabulary and your confidence. Asking for clarification is not a weakness.
It's a skill that shows you care about understanding. It's a key part of becoming a confident and fluent English speaker.
So next time you're in a conversation and you feel that moment of panic, take a deep breath and use one of the phrases we talked about today.
What do you usually say when you don't understand someone in English? Tell us in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories and tips.
Thanks for listening to Penningcast Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, give it a like and share it with your friends.
And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our fun English tips.
See you next time.